Hi everyone! I hope that you're good, doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. As always, I'm so grateful that you're listening, subscribing, and commenting. I appreciate the support. In this one, I wanted to speak to you guys about how I feel like introverts in this world right now, with all the isolation and the quarantines and the lockdowns, I feel like we have a responsibility actually towards all the extroverts in our life at this moment in time. As introverts, I don't think we realize how difficult this period of time is for extroverts. I mean, I realize it because I'm talking to a lot of them and they're literally going insane because of the lockdowns or the quarantines or the isolations, and they're losing their minds, and they're really not doing well at all. And because a lot of them, they need, in order to be healthy, they need social contact. And unfortunately, in this period of time, if you are single and if you have no family around you, then you are basically by yourself all day long. And for an extrovert, that is like this death sentence. It is not good for them. It's not good for their mental sanity. It's not good for anything related to their health. And so I feel like, as an introvert, as I said, we don't. This is normal for us, and we're fine. We're as fine as can be in the situation. Of course, we're still upset by all the deaths and all the negativity and suffering in the world, but in general, for us, it's okay because we're fine being at home, doing our thing, playing video games or reading manga or reading in general or doing our thing. It's fine, right? It's the extroverts in the world right now who are suffering, and it's kind of funny how the tables have turned, right? Of course. But it's not like we're just sitting there, laughing at them. We are laughing a little bit, but in general, I think it's a time for us to step up as introverts and step out, and and use our empathy, use our skills in order to spend some time with our extroverts online, if possible, obviously. Hopefully, we probably it'll be online, but reach out to your extroverts, reach out to all the extroverted, friendly, awesome people in your life, and just let them know that you're there for them. I know it's something that probably is not something that you're even interested in doing, but talking to a lot of my extroverted friends and noticing how they are deteriorating in this time, and they especially need this kind of contact and support in this time. I really do feel that it is our responsibility as introverts just to kind of check up on our extroverted friends. Just to go check up on them, message them, make sure that they know that you're there for them. And literally, what I do is, if they do call me, which a lot of them end up calling me, which is okay. And so they call me, and what I just do is I just sit and listen. Actually, I don't even need to say anything because they're just literally hankering to get stuff out of them. They have this deep desire to connect with people, and if they don't get a connection or several connections a day, they die on the inside. And so for them to just be able to talk to someone, even if it's on the phone or on Skype or whatever, and for them just to be able to get that stuff out of them, just to be able to talk, just to be able to socialize even virtually, it means a big deal to them. And so it's literally not even taking that much of my effort or my time or my energy. I just let them speak and vent to me and talk about whatever's going on with them. And after a half an hour or so of that, they feel good, reasonably good, better than they did before. And that's all. And that's all it takes. And so, as I said, I don't have that many friends, and most of them are extroverts, weirdly enough. And so what I've been doing is I've just been reaching out to them and making sure that they're fine. And I hope that maybe, hopefully, you, as an introvert, if you are an introvert, will do the same for the few extroverted friends that you guys have in your life. I'm sure you don't have that many. I mean, if you do, that's great, but I'm sure there's not that many people that you have to worry about. Maybe a few, maybe half a dozen. And so just to reach out to them and just to let them know that you're there for them and that they can call upon you and they can vent to you and you'll be there for them, because at this moment in time your mental sanity levels are probably much higher than any extroverted person in your life. They are going down the rabbit hole of spiraling into depression or spiraling into just not feeling good about themselves. They need people around them. They need socialization in order to feel good about themselves. And so this moment in time is particularly tumultuous for them, chaotic. It's just not a good time for them. Just by being there for them, you can make a big difference in your extroverted friends' lives. And I think we kind of owe it to them. I definitely owe it to my extroverted friends, because otherwise, without them, I would literally sit at home my entire life. I would never go out again, ever. They're the ones who kind of reach out to me. They're the ones who message me and tell me, come out with us. Let's go out here. Let's go there. And a lot of times, of course, I say no, but they keep on asking me. They keep on pulling me out of my shell. And, that's the reason I am lucky enough and grateful enough to have them in my life, because they're the ones who reach out. And so in this time right now, when the tables have turned and it's opposite scenario completely, it is our responsibility. It's our prerogative. It's basically like karma. It's our way of giving back to them for reaching out all of those times, for pulling us out of our cave, for being there for us whenever we need them, for socializing with us when really we have no friends, real friends. And it's nice, right? It's nice to have that connection. It's nice to have those people in your life. And I believe that, as I said, it is their time of need right now. And it might seem like a very silly thing to think about, but I think this is what the world is going through right now. They are just not suited to this kind of world. They're not suited to a world where socialization is banned. They're not suited to a world where isolation is mandatory, or quarantines or lockdowns. It doesn't jive well with them. And I know this because I've spoken to many of my extrovert friends, and they are not doing well at all. They are not doing well at all, I must say. And so, as I said, I hope that you guys will take this as a reminder or a suggestion or advice to just reach out to the few extroverted friends that you have in your life, and let them know that you are there for them, that they don't have to go at it alone, that you will at least socialize with them virtually, which can be a big deal, and a bigger deal than you can actually realize. It will literally switch their mood from 0 to 100. Like, it literally switches from negative to positive as soon as you have that mild, brief conversation with them. It doesn't even take a lot. They just need that connection. And so I hope that you will, as I said, take this time, just contact a couple of your friends and be there for them, because they need it and they're always there for us. So I think it's our time to reach out to them. I hope this makes sense. I know this kind of seems like a PSA of some sorts, a public service announcement of sorts, but I just thought it was important because I just felt terrible listening to my extroverted friends and what they were going through. And yeah, there are a lot of funny memes about it, but after a while you realize, okay, these memes actually are indicating real people who are going through real situations like this, who are going through real strife right now, and who need us to pull them out of it. So hopefully you will do so, and hopefully we can each pull each other up, and we can kind of build each other as humanity, and come out of it triumphant, instead of being separate from each other and fearing each other and all of that. If you guys have any questions about this video or any other videos I've done, please comment below and I shall do a follow-up video. Again, thank you so much for listening, and I shall see you the next time around. Bye for now.